and it's heavy because I wanted to make it, and people punched it a lot.
Punched it?
Yes. It's the oddest thing. I don't understand.
You would have been wearing like maternity wear.
Yes, and then someone like would just punch your stomach. It was the oddest.
Why? Why would they even ingest
do
that?
No, more than one person. Like people, and I remember when Juliana was on and her character was pregnant, people would punch her stomach too. It's just like this odd, maybe because you really can't in real life, you could never do that. So they do it. I don't know.
If you have an urge to punch a pregnant woman's stomach, please contact a psychiatrist or someone.
The Luby Appreciation Organization, right?
Or the prosthetic punching online community.
Exactly, that might be one of them.
That might be formed as a result. Can I ask you about George Clooney? Because obviously he's a very ugly man who has no female fans. Now, you didn't get any on-screen time with him, as I understand it, but do people always ask you about him?
Sort of like the number one question
The number one question?
Probably. What was it like to work with George Clooney?
Why don't they find out whether or not you've worked with them before they ask?
I don't know. I don't know. But sometimes I just lie and make stuff up. No, I don't.
So am I to believe the last 10 minutes of my life, or...?
No.
No, everything's been the truth so far.
Hey, hello.
Oh, yeah, the Botox thing. Touche. See, when you were saying, hey, hello, I thought you were saying you're a bit thick, but actually you were saying Botox.
That's true, too.
Okay. What'd you say?
Not thick, slow.
Bit slow.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be the first.
Okay.
You've left ER...
Can I say one thing about the prosthetic, about being pregnant?
I'd love you to.
Oh, okay. It's hard to be a patient on that show. And I was used to being a doctor, and I was a patient because my pregnancy went haywire, and I had to have this emergency thing go on. And so it's just people forget, especially if you're an unconscious patient, you forget the person's there because they're not talking.
So you're like...
So I'm like there, and people are doing to me what I've done for 7 years to people, which is completely ignore them. And I'm lying on this table, and I'm in a well, and I have a huge prosthetic that has a hole in it because I had to get a C-section, and it was lunch, and everybody left. Everybody. And I am lying there with this huge... I can't get up. No, a couple of people punched me on the way out, and then they left. And it was lunchtime. Exactly. And I was thinking, I hope the prop guy comes back to get me on the thing, or else I'll have to lie here for an hour for lunch. Oh, exactly.
That might work.
But that was difficult.
Was it hard to leave the program, or did you feel time to go?
Both.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I felt it was time to go. It was 8 years is a long time, but it was really hard and sad. It was
Let's have a look at your parting moments, if you don't mind.
I didn't watch the end. I guess I let the cat out of the bag, huh? This kind of group thing I was sort of hoping to avoid, but Luke is picking me up, and since you're all here, I just want to say it's been a great decade. We'll be thinking about you. So long. Bye, Abby.
Hi, Abby. Was it hard to film that last scene, or was it emotional, or?
That wasn't actually the last scene that we shot in sequence, but it was. I got a great last episode because I got a moment with all of them, and we're quite close as a cast. Like really, it was a great.
You also had
experience.
a Beatles backdrop, which is
that's
really
when
nice.
It was really nice when I finished my last scene. The director, who's one of the executive producers, played "In My Life" by the Beatles, and everybody was there, and it was really sweet. It was a really special time.
And what about now? What are you doing, and what's next? What's the plan?
I did some theater in New York, and I'm working on Rescue Me with Dennis Leary.
Yes, of course.
The
we get that here.
Firefighters in New York, which shoots in New York, which is really fun. I play a totally different character. It's really fun.
You enjoy doing that too?
Yeah.
And I was watching Liar Liar, Jeremy. That looked like a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
And would you like to do lots more movies now, bigger parts?
Yeah, I mean, whatever sort of comes along, hopefully it'll be fun and interesting.
What about, can I bounce back to you two very quickly? Did you meet Sinead O'Connor last night?
I did.
Are you a fan of hers?
Huge.
Great.
I completely lost it. It was so embarrassing.
What happened?
I was like this. Like I could
do that
barely
again?
talk. I was like this. No.
What time was it at?
No, I'm a huge fan. I've been listening to her music forever. I think she's brilliant. I think she's a genius.
Was she nice to you?
Very, very nice. But she had like a crazy fan Like I should have been in an online community. I was that crazy.
You should have said. Did you get the new U2 album?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. Okay. Do you want one?
I'm going to. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you got one?
For you, yeah.
Okay, good.
Of course, we got you the vinyl.
Oh, Get Out.
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
wow.
the new U2 album, limited edition.
Oh,
vinyl.
wow.
If anyone has seen these four men, tell them where we are. We'd like them to appear on the show sometime, maybe. That'd be nice. But in the meantime, for you as a treat for being such a lovely guest
Oh,
and a fine
wow.
woman and a great actress, we'd like to give you a copy of this album. Maura Tierney, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, thank you very much. That's amazing. Thank you. This is great.
Yeah.
This is really, really nice.
Lovely.
Thank
Nice
you.
artwork. Now,